This week we'll take a look at a pair of Monday night playoff games, and we'll start with unbeaten West Sioux hosting Lawton-Bronson. The Falcons advanced past Maple Valley Anthony Oto with a 36-7 win on Wednesday as their defense stole the show.
Yeah, our defense has really improved. The kids played real well defensively. Everybody did their responsibilities. That was a pretty good back, and we held them, I think, to something like 20 yards on 14 carries, so that's a really good night.
West Sioux beat Lawton-Bronson 32-31 earlier this year in one of the state's best games of the season. The Falcons threw for a state record 583 yards, but defensively they felt like they gave up a few too many on the ground.
Yeah, they got a good team. We didn't do a very good job against their run. The first time we played them, we had a great job passing the ball. We're just going to have to do a little bit better against the run against them, and we've been improving every week against the run. We're day and night better than what we were about 6 weeks ago when we played them, so we're looking forward to the opportunity.
While the Week 3 win was nice, there's not much the Falcons are taking out of that one into Monday.
I don't think you could take too much into it. You see what they do. You know what they've been doing the last several weeks. You just try to fix the things that you didn't do very well, but you don't want to reinvent the wheel. I think we're just going to build from what's been going on the last 6 weeks and not get too excited about what happened the first game.
Offensively, West Sioux will do what it's done all year, and that's take whatever the opposing defense gives to them.
Well, we're going to take what they give us. I would think they're going to change up some things that they may or may not. And, we've said that every week. If they're going to stick 7 guys in the box, we're going to turn around and throw it. And if they're going to put 5 in the box, we're going to run it. So, it's just kind of one of those things. We'll see what happens when we get on the field and try to get a feel through the first quarter what they're trying to do and what we can do against it.
This isn't uncharted territory for the Falcons. Last season ended in the second round of the playoffs, and the Falcons hope to lean on some of that experience.
Sure it does. I mean, anytime you've already played one playoff game and then you're back in the second round, that definitely makes a difference. I think the kids know where our focus is. Our focus, initially was to make the playoffs, but that was never our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is to expand and get beyond that.
Discover a satisfying future at AgroPure, the cheese people in Hull, Iowa. You'll find great wages, excellent benefits, and a friendly team environment. The processor of 15 great cheeses, AgroPure, has a future for you. Apply online at the address on your screen.
Our other Monday night matchup of focus is Western Christian hosting Pocahontas area. The Wolfpack earned a 21-0 win against West Lyon in its postseason opener.
Yeah, our defense was tremendous on Wednesday. We had 11 guys flying to the football all night. I thought our defensive line played by far their best game they've played since I've been here, probably. Just those guys up front really did a great job getting a push so our linebackers could flow to the football. And then when West Lyon did have to throw it, I thought our defensive backs did a good job making sure we didn't have any big plays in the passing game. But it came down to that trench warfare, and we haven't won a battle like that before. And for us to win that battle on Wednesday night was very good for our D-line.
Part of Western Christian's challenge is going to be getting over the emotional high of beating the Wildcats.
It's a huge confidence booster, but I give testament to my captains and our seniors. They've done a really good job making sure we're focused. Those guys, we got over that hump of beating West Lyon, but at the same point, those guys understand that the season's not over. I mean, just because we beat West Lyon doesn't mean that all the great things now are going to happen automatically. So we're really focused on Pocahontas now. We're focused on the task at hand, and we're hoping that we can just come ready to play that short turnaround after playing a really tough, hard-fought, physical game. It isn't the easiest for our guys, but at the same time, I think our effort has been great all year, and we can hope we can continue that.
Coach Koima expects to see a Pocahontas team that's ready to air the football out.
Offensively, they do a really good job. They have kind of a zone read scheme with the quarterback. The quarterback's really athletic. They got a really good tailback that's rushed for a lot of yards. Offensive line-wise, they've got their 225 across the board basically up front, so they got a pretty good offensive line. But I think the key thing is that they got a great receiver. He's got a lot of catches for him. He wins jump balls. He's made a ton of big plays for him throughout the year, and that's kind of our focus, is making sure that we're really tuned in on where their really good receivers at, and hopefully try and take him away and limit him.
While the Wolfpack likes throwing the ball around as well, its key will be generating yards on the ground.
The great thing about our offense is, not a lot of teams run some of the stuff that we do. and I know their district hasn't seen a lot of spread stuff yet. So we're hoping that we can run the football. That's a key thing. Even though we spread it out, we're giving Ben 20 to 25 carries every single game. So we're trying to run the football, and that's going to be our goal, is to get the running game going, and hopefully that opens up the passing game.
This is the first time Western Christian has hosted a second-round game in school history, as the Wolfpack continues its quest for the school's first Unidome appearance.
Yeah, I told them, the lights were bright on Wednesday. They're going to be brighter on Monday. So, we're excited for the opportunity. The great thing about the athletes that we have here is they've been in some of these moments already, playing in state championship games, playing in state games for basketball, track, and all those different things. So, they understand the moment, and I'm just hoping our guys just come ready, focused. And I told them the key thing is execution and effort. You're not going to change anything now offensively. We're not going to change anything defensively. Neither is the other team. It's just effort, and it's making sure that we execute the plays that we need to execute.
Two other in West Iowa teams remain in the playoffs as well. Central Lyon George Little Rock knocked off Cherokee in the opening round and will host East Sac. Boyden Hall Rock Valley beat Sioux City Heelan 24-16 on the road. The Nighthawks will travel to Webster City for their second round game. Make sure to pick up Saturday's edition of the Northwest Iowa Review for complete coverage of second round action.